What's up, Watch World? Bearded Watchman here. Hey, I'm going to go over some watch straps today because I am cold. I'm cold inside. It's cold outside. I can't get warm. That's why I'm going to go over leather today. I really like the way leather watch straps feel. They make me feel warm and cuddly inside, so I really like them. But I'm going to show you the brands that I like. There's 4 top brands that I like to go to when I'm talking about leather watch straps. The first one is Colorab. Great watch strap, great quality, hands down. Probably the most expensive one I'm going to talk about right now, but it's really good. I really like that company. Second is going to be Hadley Roma. Hadley Roma, I really like the length of those because I've got a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and I like that that length of strap. It fits really good on my wrist. So if you've got a smaller strap, a couple of these are going to be better for you. Geckota, watch Geckota, or watch Gecko, or Geckota, depending on if you're in the United States or overseas. This strap is amazing quality, amazing price. If you see one online you like, just buy it because you'll end up liking it. You put it on the wrist, it's instantly one of your best straps. So props up to watch Geckota or watch Geckota. Barton, not the quality level of those 2 or 3, but good strap for the money. It's probably the best budget friendly strap. The leather quality just doesn't have the feel like the other ones, but also a good strap. And another one that's kind of an offshoot that I never would think of is Fossil. Fossil makes some good ones. The problem with Fossil is Fossil watches are a little too long, or Fossil straps are a little too long for me. So they have that little flappy thing on the end, which drives me crazy. So if you have a 7 1/4 plus inch wrist, these are going to fit perfect on you. If you're smaller than that, maybe go to a different brand. But I'm going to spin the camera around and I'm going to get started on this, and I think you're going to like these straps, man. So let's warm up. Let's look at leather. Okay, here we go. So these are the leather straps. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with wristwatch check. So take a look at that. That's my new Yima Rally Graph. I love it. This is kind of a blue tint, kind of a grayish blue tint. But look at this strap. It's very dark blue. I'll take it off here. Very dark blue. And it has the kind of the vintage stitching on it. And it's got a nice leather back. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite straps. This is a Geckota. This strap is a Geckota, and it's called a rad stock vintage leather. The length of this guy is 113 millimeters on the long side, 70 millimeters on the short side. And as you can see, I'm going to put this on my wrist. It fits perfect, 6 3/4 inch wrist. And I'm right on the 1, 2, 3rd one down from the end. And the little pip doesn't stick out at all. You can see it there. Love it. I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite watch straps. Now I also have this same strap in this leather. Now this is also the same exact strap, same size, 113/70 rad stock vintage leather from Geckota. Now this is a Geckota watch here. Absolutely love this watch too. But you can see. Love that leather. Love the back. So, I'm going to go right along to this one, which is another Geckota, which I really, really like this watch. This is probably, well, I love this watch. You can see. But this strap is one of my favorite straps. I put it on everything. It is a quick release, so you've got a quick release on it. This is their simple homemade Italian leather strap from Geckota. It is, it's fairly thick. Let's see if my camera will pick it up. It's fairly thick, painted black on one side. It's actually very, very supple, but and I wear it on this third one most of the time, unless I'm really cold, and then I wear it on that one. 6 3/4 inch wrist. This strap is 15 by 75 millimeters. 115 on this side and 75 millimeters on the short side. You can see all of their buckles are really, really nice. They're just plain and simple. There's nothing super fancy about them, but I like them because they fit well. They're built well. They're just nice. But you can see the stitching on this, and I love these. You can see this particular. You can see kind of the grain in it. Super soft on this side too, but this strap is great. Like I said, Geckota or Watch Gecko, simple handmade leather. Now they have this in a regular size, which is 120 and 80, and they have it in a short length, which when you're on the website, you're gonna have to look up short leather straps, and then it'll bring this one up, which is 115 over 75. Okay. The other one is this guy here. This one is called the Deadworth Distresso Cowhide. And it kind of has a suede. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. Kind of has a kind of distressed, not really suede. It's still a little more glossy than suede, but a little more distressed look. It's got a little shorter keepers on it, and the buckle is the same. The buckle is brushed on this one. This guy here is 115/75. This is a shorter length one as well, and I don't think they have this one in any other length but this. But I really, really like this strap. That's another Geckota. Now I'm going to jump over to Colorab. Well, let me go back to Geckota. When you get delivery from the Geckota, it's strapped, it's put in this little tiny package in a in a little tiny plastic wrapped container with like a Ziploc bag thing in there, and that's it. There's no box, there's no nothing. So it's very simple, but it is a very good quality strap. I think you'll love the leather. It feels a lot higher end than it is. Now this one is the Hadley Roma. This is how Hadley Roma comes done. In this little plastic, old school case. This one, it shows everything. Let's see if I can get it to, you can see if I mark it, you can almost rub it off. I really like it. It is waxy, but I love this, and I like the buckle. The buckle is a little smaller, thinner, more simple, but it's a very good quality buckle on there, and it's got a softer back. It's not as good quality as the Geckota, so it's not as soft. It takes a little longer to get worked in than the Geckota. When you put the Geckota on, it's pretty much there. Besides this one. This one takes a few days to get worked in, which is the handmade Italian leather one. The second you put these on, whether it's this one or this one, which is the rad stock. Come on, camera. which is the Radstock. There you go. The Radstock ones. They're instantly pliable. They're so comfy. You'll love it. But as far as Hadley Roma, great deal on Hadley Roma. These are $18.55 on Amazon. These guys here are $43, I think. Both of these guys. And then this one here is $53, which is obviously my favorite watch band is this one. It's just so soft, very simple. We're going to jump to the Colorab. Now the Colorab comes in these little packages like this. Just a little real simple cardboard material. But this strap is very, very supple. It's one-piece cut leather. It's slick on one side, and it's kind of a flat. It's kind of a flat black on the other. The only thing I don't like about this one is it does not taper. Well, I say it doesn't taper. It doesn't taper a whole lot. You know, it goes down maybe a millimeter. It's just a really thick one. This particular one is called the I'll put it on the screen. I'm not going to abuse this word. But this is the short version, and this one is almost too short for my wrist. You can see how I'm right in the middle. Whenever I put it on, it's going to wear, and this is a 22, okay, so this is where I wear it. And this is on my Orient Bambino, which I love this watch. But the 22 lugs is what kills me. It's harder to find the 22 lug shorter straps. So just keep that in mind. But Colorab does it right. They've got a really good buckle. See that buckle? It's signed with their little R. It's got really good stitching on it. Really good back. Very, very pliable. Super thick though. It's super thick, but very pliable. And you can see there it is made in Italy. This one here is about $50, I think. Which is it's good. I mean, I have it, I love it. I think I don't like it as much because it's a wider strap. If I had a watch, if I had it in 20 millimeter lugs, I probably would love it. But I do really, I like this. This strap is a very good strap. Last one is going to be Hadley Roma. Now, I'm going to take this off this watch. I don't really think that's the best watch to do this on. Now this is Barton. Barton straps look very, very good. On the wrist, they look great. They wear great. They're not super expensive. I think they're. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember. They're $20, $30 a piece, I think. But I really, really do like this. The deal is, I don't know if you can catch it. You can see the leather is very, very thin and very, very cheap feeling versus this guy, especially this one. This is a real genuine leather feel. This is a fake leather feel on this Barton. But don't get me wrong, Barton has really good buckles. You can get it in polished, you can get it in black, you can get it in gold. I think you can get it in obviously polished. They're a little longer. They're a little longer straps, but they're not 180/20. 180/20 is the length that is typically average, and you can see, and I've had this for a while, and you can see the wear on it. It wears good. Don't be afraid to buy these, but whenever you buy Barton, don't think that you're getting a really good vintage or real genuine leather look. Go to Geckota for that. I think Geckota is where you need to go if you want one that's like that. Last but not least, Fossil. Fossil is kind of in between. It's kind of in between Geckota. Come on, camera. In between Geckota and Barton. This leather is a little thinner. It's painted on the side, not done as well as your Geckota. Buckles are nice. The only problem with Fossil is the length. The length is 120/80 and it's too long for my wrist. Now, like I said, if you've got a 7 1/4 inch wrist or bigger, you should be fine with these. So that gives you kind of a quick overlook at these leather straps. And I think if I were to get any of these, I think this one here, which is that simple handmade Italian leather from Geckota for $53, is the strap. Second on my list are these two here. This is also Geckota. It's Radstock vintage leather. They're $43 and they're shorter length. They also have these in the non-rally strap like this. They're solid. They still have the vintage stitch. Love it, love it, love it. So that's pretty much them in a nutshell. So if you have any questions, just to kind of send me a message, I'll answer them for you. But please click like on this video to keep me going. And I appreciate it, man. Y'all take care. Have a good Christmas.